Hello and welcome. Just checking that it can get past the land bridge all right. And then we will still got a little tiny bit of not quite right in that bit, yeah, where that first time it was much worse though. I suppose it's, yeah, you can't always have it perfect. That's a little bit close to that. It really is. Oh, no. Ooh, not quite right. Quite. Right, okay. We need to go grab the baler then. Yeah, yeah, you can't have it perfect, can you really? Now then. Now then. Hang on, it's not a baler. No, it's not. Haven't we got a tractor that we're leaving over there? I was going to say, I thought we were. Right, let's go grab. I'm going to go into a time lapse because we are very chuffed with how we're doing. Yeah, we have turned things around. We've gone around a corner. And we've got a lot of our equipment now. Not saying that we've got everything, because we haven't. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, there we were done. That's all sorted. Grass all done and dusted. Now, Mike has said that he'd like me to have a farmyard. Yeah, so what farms have we got on the map? I think it is probably. There are other ones too. It's a bit of a trek though. Let's visit that one. Yeah, let's have a look and see what this one has to hold. Yeah, so I don't mind buying one if it's got some advantage. Whereas personally, I find that where we are, if I stick some animals down, I mean, it's nice, don't get me wrong, it is nice to have a farmyard, but we have sort of got a farmyard in the BGA. There's not much difference. Can't really see what this has got to offer. And we've already seen with the very first one, my biggest disappointment was how many animals I could have. It's one of the least amounts. You don't need to go massive. I do like that. I do love that new effect that you look through the windows and you can see the rooms. It really is amazing. Yeah, but it is true. I can't really see the advantage that we've got over the farmyard we've got at the BGA, really, if I'm honest. So it's an awful long way to come. Yeah, I mean, what would you get if you did buy it? Yeah, just those two small grass fields, and they are small. You can see that by. In fact, yeah, let's just turn around, and it's 26 and 25. The ones over here, they really are small. Yeah, these two here. We could, yeah. Trying to think if it would give us any advantage. Right, let's have a look. Let's not say never. I don't know how much it would be this may scupper us having animals straight away. So yeah, animals and cows. And I'd go for the enclosure that I said before, which would be the food farmer, because it is both very reasonable, but just need to make sure it's contained by the actual field. I don't want to look silly where the animals are wandering in. I think we could probably do it. I think that would. We may have that weirdness that happens when they wander, like, yeah, because they're going to go. Yeah, I can just see the post at the bottom of the hill. The one, I think the other one is probably going to disappear into the. But it would do it. It would let me place, as you can see, which is a bit. And if not, you could stick it in here, I suppose. Yeah, it would actually work. The only bad thing is we'd have to split the team up. That's not the end of the world. We'd have to have a couple of at least a tractor over here on the farm. How much is this farm? Oh my life. But for saying, what I mean is we've already got buildings and all the rest of it. It's an awful lot for two little fields. From our perspective, whereas we have already bought field 50. And yeah, let's go and have a quick look. Let's borrow. In fact, no, I don't need a tractor really. We bought this, and it was going to be my primary thing was animals because we've actually got the field behind 83 that we got this little bit of land. It wasn't my only design. I did think I said that actually the first time. Yeah, it was just for this. They're obviously the food is for the animals. Though we always said that. So then, how would I also get into here? You could, because this bit of land here is for use, really. So you could. I think you can go through. Yeah, you can. It's all ethereal. Now we do know that up this top end, it already has. Now we've taken the. Yeah, you can go through that now, which is a bit of a shame in a way. But this corner. it actually has a natural bit where if we put a tiny, and I mean a tiny bit of thing over here, we would need to remove the trees, which we did mention a long time ago for access into the field. So, remind me, have we got any, yeah, did we have the tree? Didn't think we did. We would lease it. Right, okay, now there's not going to be a lot of things here, so I think we will ask, no, we're right next to the shop. Right, let's quickly do this. Let's at least prep. So, the one thing I am going to say, obviously, I'm guided by Marty in a way, but also you've got to sometimes make decisions. As I did, I didn't wait for him to get back to me on that first point. I'd already made the decision because I can't wait. You know, you've got to sort of try and read. If you're getting a subscriber challenge, which we have, you've got to try and read what's been said and act on it, because I might be recording a week before Marty gets back to me. So you've got to make the decision yourself, even if that's the wrong one, because what's that old saying, the show must go on, and it is true. You've just got to crack on. So it's ever so weird working with this when you have to work with things in the back. When you're that used, it's a beautiful tractor. So wish though we could have the front 3-point that you could in FS19. I seriously miss that a lot. No, I can't go that way. I've got the IMC there. Yeah, I thought I could leave him there, and also I'm going to leave this up this end for the grass work next time as well. Not that this needs to be on the quick bale. There's other tractors, it's not a very high horsepower requirement, but this just turns on a dime. Right, so then let's get this sorted. Yeah, I'm enjoying my time on here actually. It's been a real challenge. We've only sort of, obviously, it's multiple streams, I've always said that, and we've obviously got the generator plus the 25 grand-ish per day. I thought I had done, but I actually thought I had. I did up instead of down. Okay, my bad. All my fault. Oh, now that is a point. Are we allowed? As the map maker. Yeah, this is one thing that has always infuriated me, which is one reason why I did used to like edit in FS19. It's a tree. I've just leased a piece of equipment to cut a tree down, and now the tree's made of steel. It really infuriates me. It really does. We're trying to play a game for realism, and it's just, yeah. I know it's old school. I know but again, that's what my point is. I know Oxygen David does it, GB Modern does it. I know, and a lot of it's a choice map makers make, but. And even, actually, some of them stop you using this, too. Now, imagine I've cut these down. I'll get to this one. It's the... Yeah, it's weird. The, not the boughs, the bits, the fronds with the leaves on, they actually get in the way. Yeah, if you actually do this, you've got to try and find a spot where you actually can sort of touch almost the tree. Yeah, this is where I would have edited in FS19. Because the trees, we should be able to chop them down. They're in the way. I wouldn't mind planting some more. It's not, it's not my first. Yes, I do. Last one. So we've had to remove these, where we would have had an asset. I mean, not much of a one, but we would. We would have had an asset with the wood that we would have got the chips. So to me, it's a travesty. It seems a little thing, but yes. Oh, eh? Oh, what have I just? What did I move? If it wasn't the tree. Yes, I really do. So, we have wasted cash trying to do this because it was not a normal tree. Right, okay. The lengths you have to go to sometimes to achieve the simple thing of chopping a tree down. Alright, let's return this. I suppose what I'm trying to say is an element of the game now has been brought in, and that is that tree harvesting or tree work is part of the game, and yet obviously some map makers deny you that part of the game because they're trying to. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. And I know everyone's got their right. Wow, it done off. Did we buy that? Oh, you Wally. For this, that's, yeah. I don't see the point in having a tree devourer or any kind of forestry equipment apart from, I know there'll be proper forest. What I mean is, most farmers, it's one on the edge of the, we will keep it. You never know. I really meant to lease that. It's not going to ruin anything though. Right, okay, we've taken. Now, did we? Where did we take the? I'm going to say I think I was near the entrance for this, wasn't I? Didn't quite. But that's. Oh, I was going to say we're going to clock the right hand side. Yeah, and I mean we all like a challenge. I like a challenge, but this is a challenge. Getting in and out of here and with your bales or whatever you've got on your. How's the best approach? I think straight out and then a straight. But I'm going to hit. Yeah, this is the thing. It is like I was saying. You've got that point where you're going to hit, and then when you turn around, it's yeah. Thing is with telehandlers, they are fantastic, but also a pain. You know, so much as they can sort of traverse anything, which in this instance is not necessarily. It's like having that super steering that you have the steering axles. Since it's switched on all the time, which in FS19 you can switch it on and off, it gets you into a lot of trouble. Court Farm, it got me into a lot of trouble. I had to physically lift. Now then, yeah, it's just case in question. I'm going to hit that. Yeah, I am. So we're going to have to scrape. Yeah, it is true. I've got my moaning head on. No, I have got a point, but yeah, it is true. I have. Let's change the. I didn't invite people in to like listen to me moaning. No, even I've got a point. I'm not arguing with that, but right. Yeah, we ought to take one of those next time. One of the. Yeah, I thought this time I'd change this because we're soon going to run out. Which means to me that we have processed more of this than we had done with actually sticking the bales down on the ground. I do think it's similar, although it only processes so much. I do think that if you do what we've done like with these and you stick them on the ground, that there are a bit lulls where it seems to have a bit of time to process a little more than is on the tin, because I think we've burnt. I mean, don't know that I showed you our digestate. Now that is through the roof. Now I am tempted on that. Might have said productions, and yeah, I have observed that rule. But a sell point's a different matter, and it would cost me actually quite a lot, 50 grand, to put the sell point that I'm doing down. Now remind me, we've got a sprayer. The trouble is, obviously, so far, now then remind me on our equipment, that is, Mr. Smith, our equipment. I don't think we've got one yet, have we? We've leased or rented the seeder stroke every single time, so we're still in need of a buying a seeder stroke planter, really. Yeah, so right, let's go through till April, May, and we can afford our animals now. That I am tempted, although it's not. It would sort of, if this is the focal point of this, and this is our farm, and we have got sheds. Admittedly, the middle one is totally not usable at all, which is a shame because it's it's quite a large shed. We just can't get in here. Yeah, the scaling's not right. Not well. I don't know what else anyone would use a big shed for except for storing equipment. Really, unless it's for bales. This one we can get into. Not the nicest entrance, but then sheds are like that. Yeah, because it's one of those where you access this end, you'd have to like go past. So in other words, what I mean is, if you imagine I'm swinging into here, if I've already filled equipment in here, then I can't get past it. So that means I've got to come in here and go right the way down to here. So I can either do it lengthways, which means I've got at the most 2 or 3 pieces of equipment going this way. Then there's going to be a massive hole where you can't store equipment here, and this end you can only store 3 or 4 small pieces of equipment, and I mean like fertilizer spreaders or something like that, which means you've only got 5 or 6 pieces of equipment, and 2 or 3 of those have got to be small. Now I don't mind, in a way we can use this, and I wish in a way you could sort of do. Yeah, it probably wouldn't let me put anything in. Oh, I suppose I can use V mode. I would use these as sheds now, because we're never going to use the clams for what they need to be, because we've already got the quick bale. So, and we've got the loose one for already over the other side. So, to me, we've already done everything that we're going to do. So, yeah, look at that, 270 tons of digestate. Alright, let's go through till tomorrow morning, and 8 o'clock is absolutely fine. Now then, I think we're looking for May, June, July, I think, for canola. Or was it a little late at canola? It's quite a long crop, isn't it? Yes, that is growing nicely now. Huh? Weeds, oh no, it'll be on the edge of the field. Yeah, or I've missed a tiny patch. We did say that. Yeah, there's remnants on the edges slightly, so you probably, if you're standing on the edge, you may well. Oh yeah, in fact, if I remember rightly, this corner was the corner that I didn't properly. Now we should be reading weed larger now. Yeah, it's just that corner. I did know that was bad. Right, wow, 501,517. We are, as I say, we have turned the corner. Ooh, a 6 meter. And again, it's fertilizers. So again, it's one of those things, isn't it? When you're buying this type, that's actually not a bad price for a 6 meter. And would suit the map very well. That's the other thing you've got to. I was tempted, truthfully, to buy. In fact, do you know something? When I consider the price of that for the 4.5 meter that I can buy, I think we will. It suits the map better. Yeah, the piece of equipment that I would buy in for a map like this, had I a choice, which I have got a choice, would be this very one. And I can buy the custom, the multi-fruit version, and actually do everything. If we buy one for now, I know we don't need it this far. In fact, yeah, no, I'm breaking my own guidelines, which is not to sort of do something like that, because there's no need. Yeah, what? Right, so how much have we got? That's 25 tons left to stick in. Let's grab. Yeah, that one's going to fall off anyway. Yeah, and this should now be silage. It is silage. Let's grab that other one that's just fallen off and stick that on the floor so that it will process it, really. It sort of never runs out then, and that's making a difference actually, is doing that. So we know it doesn't process a full 75 tons anyway, so we should be good. Now we've already just looked at our canola and it is coming on, but it's not quite ready yet. So let's go through till tomorrow. That's first growth stage for the grass. 8 o'clock indeed. Yeah, I was determined. I have, at your popular, well, I've looked at the numbers and it's been going for quite a while now around the world in 80 days, and it is a bit hardcore. I did say that. Oh no, that was a good tickle with the generator. Very good. Property maintenance is up and down a little bit as well, I think. I might be wrong. Right. That is it's an auger. We've got one already. It's it's a wheel loader, yeah, small wheel loader. It is not the smallest though, isn't it the 5.7, or is that the front loader one? I'm thinking really for the animals, yeah, like we could have that as with the right trailer, that could be that, and then we could have it for doing the animals. I think we will. That's our extra piece of equipment that we were on about. Brilliant. Okay, so it's still not ready. We're still, yeah. Now we need to stick some more bales. We need to observe our business. Yeah, and yeah, it's just so putting those two on the ground was perfect. Really was. That worked absolutely spot on. We did not lose any kind of processing time at all. It is making a difference. I do. A little bit too. Now this is, yeah, a trick. With this, you've got to get your levels right. You've got to imagine you are above a pallet, but it won't let you strap unless you do get it right. So once you get your height right, and that's my point, you can now only strap from a certain height. That's the first time I've actually known that's to be like that. Yeah, we've sort of observed that's been fine normally. Now then we're going to have to try and employ the old trick. Yeah, and that's not quite going to work. Oh, wow, no, I would have thought that would have missed that.
Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And as always, as fellow shareholders on the farm, I always love to hear from you. And goodbye for now.